the very freckledy, small, but not small to me now that I'm 5, hand of Mrs. Innes. Mrs. Innes is later I find out when I'm a grown-up, tiny Italian woman with black curly hair and lots of freckles and dark skin. She has 8 children. She's babysitting me on this day, and I am holding her hand as we walk through the college mall. And it is Christmas. And we are seeing this giant, massive, sparkly white and red and green wonderland of animated elf things. With little hats on, gesturing oddly. Kind of like that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer thing you watch 50 million times when you have kids. I want to be a dentist. And I want very much to put my arms around these things which are about my size. But she coaxes me not to step over the teensy little picket fence, not teensy to me then, more like... And that's not going so well until I see him. The softest thing in the world. Shiny, velvety, white cuffs. The beard. Cascading down his front, so silky and white. The red hat that falls over with a ball. Spectacles. And the lap. The lap with the open arms. And I am in line, and I am getting closer to him. The great him with the capital H, and I can't wait to get with him. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do, but I see other little kids, and they're snuggled up next to him, and they're talking to him, and he's looking right at their little eyes. And he's listening so carefully. Something in my heart just goes, oh, 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 I'm running this giant race now in my mind. I must get to him. I must sit on that lap. I must snuggle next to that white bear. I must tell him everything, everything, everything. And next thing you know, I'm standing before him, and he's huge. The knees, the white beard, the speckly eyes looking down at me now. And their eyes are so clear and blue, they're almost white. And then I'm being lifted up. And I'm being gently placed on the knee. And my little hands are very close. And I grab onto the beard like you might grab onto a horse's mane. And I look right into his clear, next thing you know, I'm being, and I don't remember exactly how I communicated this, but somehow I let Mrs. Innes know that I had to talk to him again. And I know that because I was quite sick with something not contagious, I don't know why she let this happen, but I know it's true. We went back every day for days. It became the great source of bribery. Okay, because I knew remember even talking to him. It was just me and him, and the eyes, and the soft, and the absolute attention. I'm 13 now, and the closest thing I can get to this, with this incredibly disappointing thing that Christmas is turning out to be. When you're 13 and it gets all wonky, because it used to be magic, but now it's reality. And all I have is the nativity scene. And I live inside it. I spend hours arranging the tiny light so that it casts the perfect light on Mary's face as she's kneeling there, you know, all attentive, more like this. And we had a Jesus that was very contained, you know, in the crib, you know, kind of small, his little arms are down. He wasn't one of these, like, posing Jesuses you see now. He was tight. And there's Joseph nearby, kind of looking like, I don't really know what stuff to be doing here. But Mary, you could turn, and you could turn the baby, and you could arrange them so that they looked as though they were looking right into each other's eyes. And I spent hours, light, Mary, Jesus, Mary, light, Jesus, Mary, light, Jesus, Mary, light, Jesus, Mary, light, Jesus, Mary, light. And every now and then I would get it. And it would be perfect. And I would see them looking right into each other's eyes. Perfectly connected. Perfectly